I think.
Yeah.
That's my theory on it.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how it works either, but to be honest here, I hope these matches go pretty quick because unfortunately I have to leave in 40 minutes to go to work. So
Yeah, I've got to get out of here pretty soon too. But yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat, partially because of that, and partially because wow, what a great final this is turning out to be. Lux is on the attack for TCM to try to even think if they can get this, they will tie it up at 2-2 round-wise. And wow, with a big start there to take out Hrung in a close-range battle, and somehow he gets out without any rockets landing on him. And now Lux is just kind of hanging out and waiting to make that jump onto the spawn stand. As again, no rocket. There they go with the rockets. Isle and Hoppus, the two remaining defenders, both getting a lick in on him there. As Luxus is, oh, there he goes, and Hoppus gets the shot before he can make his move. And Avenue is going to take a 1-0 lead here. Here comes Isle to try to keep it going for him.
yes, and if Isle can draw an early offensive run here, I'm sure Avenue would be absolutely ecstatic. And Frantic coming out very aggressively out towards that right jail, and we're going to see some very aggressive defense here from TCM. So we'll see how Avenue ends up responding to this. You see him dropping down, really just trying to move all around and keep TCM guessing. He's going to take that back roadway, decides to cut back, waiting for someone to peek out and shoot him in the back and try to get one of those rotating defenders. And it almost looks like he's not 100% sure where to go quite yet. Decides to rotate towards the right, jumps up, can't get the angle he was looking for on anybody, and really trying to get that back defender. And gonna try the jump up, not able to get it, and that could be such a good tool, but just misses that shot onto Didix. Frantic now stepping out, getting a double tap, gonna be rotating over, and Frantic getting the third hit, and will tie it up 1-1.
A 1-2-3 from Frantic, yeah. I don't know how Isle was. Again, these guys are really good at dodging those rocket shots, and there were so many that it's like surely that's going to land, and then they didn't. But Frantic catching him at close range with the triple tap there, and that's enough to tie things up. And here's Frantic on the attack, on the offense, and he can get it done either way. He goes both ways. And whoa, two big shots onto Isle and Hrung there, and escaping with no damage whatsoever just yet. And he almost got a third, and now he's just going to patiently wait for who is it left here? It's Hoppus. It's going to be a battle between he and Hoppus, and he's going to try to find a place where Hoppus won't be looking for him, which is up that right pathway. Now he's on the pole. He's going to get the cap. With all those armors, he did not get hit at all in that round, and he wins the turn for TCM. 2-1 now. Hoppus on the attack for Avenue.
Yes, and Hoppus, an extreme threat here. On any side of the field, great defender, great offensive player, and again, Frantic pushing up way far into that right jail, and they're going to try to keep this pressure on him. And so let's see, are they going to be able to respond well to this? You see him rotating over, trying to rush down Frantic falling back, and just misses that pickup. Frantic not realizing he's behind him, did hit though, and will take him down to 2 armor. Now the rest of the defenders kind of rotating over to give him support, and it looked like Frantic got a little lost there. I can't believe Hoppus was unable to get the shot. He just barely missed. Didix narrowly avoiding that one, wisely stepping behind cover, comes up the thing, and all the players are ready, and a double tap there from Didix, and Frantic almost simultaneously is going to take him out, and TCM goes up 3-1.
That's one reason you see everybody kind of hesitant on when they make their move on that jump pad, because when you're up in the air like that, when it flings you really high up like that, and the defense is aware that you're doing it, that just leaves you wide open for those kind of shots, and that's what we saw there. Here's Didix on the attack, and he's going to use the terrain to dodge a lot of this rocket fire, but Isle does manage to get one in on him. Which way is he going to take this? He's going to take it around and get Hrung with a shot around. And another big one onto Hoppus, and that's going to be what? He's got 2 armors left, and all he's got to deal with is Isle here. and Isle is throwing some rockets at him, and oh, another big shot to take Isle out, who was at the pole. And TCM going up 4-1. It's like, yeah, those first 2 rounds went to Avenue, but these next couple have looked pretty good for TCM, I must say.
Yes, what an amazing job there. Oh, Frantic flirting with fire is going to avoid that shot. And now Ron kind of, able to get out of the pit very quickly. So good for him. Going to be rotating over towards that back street and actually rushing down towards the, decides to fall back. And now some shots coming in from both angles. Frantic actually dropping down and able to get a rocket hit there. And I'm sure the swarm will be coming any moment now. No, they decide to slow play it a little bit. Tries to jump towards the toilet paper, as it was called before. And there's an exchange. Frantic taking him down to 1. Armor is killed in the process. And now it's going to be 2 versus 1. Hrung trying to get an angle, a different angle, as he comes over towards the right, but it looks like the defense knows. As you see that pre-rocket fire coming out, able to avoid all of it narrowly, and a good shot around the corner. Lux is bringing it 5-1, and as was said before by Mac Awesome Guy, this is a completely different TCM team for these last couple rounds.
Yeah, I think they just handed the mice over to like their girlfriends and or Charlize Theron there for a round or 2 perhaps. Wow, what a shot by Luxus to start things off, taking out Hoppus. Oh! Way down, he gets Isle for good measure, and what a couple of rail shots we just saw. That's going to give Luxus a chance to kind of lay back in the cut here and take his time and figure out what direction he's going to go to. And he is going for that jump pad of doom, but why not? He's got 2 armors and 1 defender, so might as well. And now he's going to go ahead and battle it out with that defender at the pole before the pole round. And whoa!
Wow!
Hrung with the double tap to take Luxus out. He was at a disadvantage there, and he flipped it into an advantage for Avenue Esports. They take a point here, and Isle is going to go on offense and try to make up some of this difference, as TCM's still a point away from tying this thing up at 2-2. But wow, it could be getting closer again.
Yes, absolutely. Isle breaking through, pushing towards the back, not able to get the angle he was looking for. And way back here, who do we have that protecting the street? But doesn't matter. Frantic gets a hit there onto Isle. There's one from Luxus. Lux is taken out as he jumps out. Diggs following it up and is going to take that map, bringing it 2-2. And Avenue TCM will be fighting this out now in the 5th and final map, as TCM takes these last 2 maps in amazing fashion. And wow, that is just a crazy turn of events. Avenue taking the first 2, TCM taking the next 2. And wow, I'm just really